Greetings guys, and thank you for tuning in to another video. I don't have any clever intros for you today, so we're gonna jump right into it. For those of you that subscribe to the channel, first and foremost, thank you so much for subscribing. And secondly, I am sorry for not posting anything in a little while. It's been a hectic couple of months. For those of you that don't subscribe, consider clicking that subscribe button so that you can motivate me to keep on making more videos. Today's video is brought to you thanks to Tsubasa. Tsubasa is a company that makes dampers. They sell them on Amazon, and they hit me up recently and sent me these 350Z Hood Struts so that we can install them and test them out. Tsubasa means wings in Japanese, by the way. And if you're a football fan like me, you may remember a Japanese football anime cartoon back in the days called Captain Tsubasa. Before we install these, let's talk a little bit about the product itself. So if you're going to be searching 350Z Hood Struts online, you'll find yourself in three different scenarios typically. A top or more expensive option, a mid-level option, and a cheap option. So as far as the top expensive option, you're probably going to be looking at the Z1 Motorsports Hood Struts. Z1 has been making hood struts for Nissan 350Zs, other Nissan platforms, and Infinitis for a while. Now their hood struts start at $100. So whether that's a little too pricey for this particular mod is entirely up to you. I'm a bit more of a value guy. If we go with the lowest option, we're talking about searching for a generic hood strut. You might be able to find them on Amazon, just like you would find the Tsubasas on Amazon for $20 to $30 in terms of the cheapest options. How long they'll last you or how satisfied you'll be with them, I don't know. If you want to go mid-tier, the Tsubasa is going to be a good option for you. So the Tsubasas come in a standard version starting at $36 to $38, or a carbon fiber overlay version, which is what we have here. The carbon fiber overlay version starts at $56. This is the standard black carbon fiber overlay. I actually really like this option, particularly because I have carbon fiber overlays on my mirrors, so this is going to match up with my setup quite nicely. The other nice thing about the Tsubasas is that their carbon fiber overlays come in a couple of different versions. Check out their product, but you'll be able to find them in red, green, silver, other colors, so whatever you particularly want to suit your car. A link to the product is going to be down in the description below. Next, we're going to install these, which should be a very simple and straightforward install, but we'll show you how to do it. This is what you get out of the box. You get your Tsubasa hood struts, the brackets that are required for the install, and actual instructions. Not all products come with instructions, so it's nice to have them, even though this should be a very simple install. So these are the hood struts. We basically need to put the upper bracket up here, which these bolts are going to come off to put the upper bracket on, and then the lower bracket is going to go right over here. There is actually a body nut bolt that we're going to use. So the first step, and probably the most difficult step of this install, is just getting the plastic off, because we need to trim this. You don't have to take this off. You can cut this while still in the car, but if you want to do a good job and make it look OEM, then I recommend taking the plastic off. So basically you just follow everywhere where you gotta unplug these little plastic clips. You follow those so that you can take this whole plastic off, and then we're going to do a good job cutting this. Okay, my area is trimmed. Try to do a nice job when you're doing this. And then the next thing we'll do is take this bolt off so that we could put our little bracket on. And next, we're going to take these off so that we can put the upper bracket on. The bolts for the upper bracket are going to be a 12mm. Upper bracket goes with the edge here facing, again, the outside of the vehicle. Now these are slotted, so what you'll want to do is take a look at the curvature of the hood and make sure that you have these positioned well, so that once it's tightened, it's not going to be hitting anything as far as the curvature of the hood. And make sure that you have them both the same, this side and the other side, when you do the other side. Okay, the most important thing when you tighten down the upper bracket is to make sure that you have it far enough out that you have plenty of room here for this to attach, because obviously if you have it slid down, then this here is going to get in the way. So make sure you pay attention to this, and again, make sure it's the exact same length on the opposite side. Next, we're going to start attaching things. So you're going to put this like this, use the supplied nut, on the other side. The nut is a size 13, so you're going to need a 13 on one side, and on the other side you're going to need a 12 to hold down, and then tighten this all up. Alright, once you have both sides done, we're going to be ready to connect things. So tighten up the lower bracket. So take a look and see how it lines up with the upper bracket, and then try to tighten it up in a nice straight line with the upper bracket on both sides, and then we'll connect things. In order to connect this, first you got to pull out this little pin that's there, so make sure that that comes out so that you can get that in. Alright, now we're ready to connect everything. Now the hood straps are going to make your hood open up taller or wider. So what we're going to do next is lift up the hood and connect the ball joints. You may want a hand with this if you have a helper, or you could try to do it yourself. Alright, once you get these in, make sure you snap it in really good, and then if you remember these little clips that we took out before, put them back in just for extra added security. That way this never comes apart, and after you do this on both sides, you're officially done. And here is the finished product, guys. So looks nice and fresh, not having the hood prop up and the hood staying up even higher. So one of the benefits of these hood straps, apart from having a more baller car, is that you're able to raise the hood up a little bit more. So working on it, you may have a little more space. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions at all or comments, just drop a line down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. As I mentioned earlier, the link to the product is going to be in the description down below. So if you want to get one of these and do this on your own 350Z, go check them out.